Hey everyone, ready for another AI deep dive? It feels like every day there's some crazy new AI breakthrough, right?
I know, right? Keeping up is like a full-time job.
Well, that's what we're here for, to break down the biggest AI news just for you. So buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. First up, let's talk about Anthropic. They're all about developing AI safely, which is a huge deal, right? They just got a massive investment from Amazon Web Services, like $4 billion. dollars.
Yeah, that's not small potatoes. It shows how seriously the tech world is taking the whole AI safety thing.
Yeah, like they're trying to make sure we don't end up with the Terminator, right?
Exactly. It might sound like science fiction, but it's something we need to think about seriously.
Speaking of big investments, Scale AI just raised a cool $1 billion. They're focused on data labeling, which might sound boring, but it's super important.
You know how we talk about AI needing tons of data to learn? Well, Scale AI is all about making sure that data is high quality, like the good stuff.
Okay, last but not least in our startup roundup, we've got Hugging Face. They're all about making AI accessible to everyone, like the rebels of the AI world.
Yeah. They believe AI shouldn't be locked away in some secret lab. Everyone should be able to learn and play around with it. It's really cool.
So basically, you don't need a fancy degree or a $1 billion company to get involved with AI. I like that. Okay, enough about the underdogs for now. Let's talk about the big players. You know, the ones making headlines almost every day. And we can't talk about AI giants without mentioning OpenAI, the creators of GPT-4.
Right. And GPT-4 is their latest and greatest AI model. It's seriously impressive. Like, it can pass the bar exam, a machine, passing a test designed for lawyers.
It's like having a super intelligent lawyer in your pocket.
Well, not exactly.
Yeah.
But it does make you wonder what this means for the future of law and, other professions.
For sure. Okay, let's get a bit more technical. All this amazing AI needs some serious power, right? And that's where Nvidia comes in. They make those super powerful graphics cards that gamers love.
Yeah, those GPUs or graphics processing units are the engines driving all this AI development. They can process data incredibly fast, allowing AI to really learn and grow.
Okay, you lost me a bit there. Can you give me a simpler explanation, like an analogy or something?
Okay, imagine AI is like a super fast race car. Those NVIDIA GPUs are like the powerful engines that make it go zoom.
Got it. So Nvidia is kind of like the pit crew for the AI world, making sure the machines are in top shape.
Exactly. And they're playing a huge role in pushing the limits of what AI can do.
Okay, next up is Microsoft. They've been making big moves with their Azure AI platform. It seems like they're focused on bringing AI into businesses, like everywhere.
Yeah, especially healthcare and education. Imagine doctors having AI tools that help them diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately, or personalized learning plans that adapt to each student, powered by AI.
It's like having a 247 AI tutor, right? Helping you learn everything you need.
Exactly. It's about making our lives better with AI.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, right? I mean, we've covered so much already, and we're just getting started. But before we dive into more AI goodness, I want to remind you about our show, AI for the People. It's where we go even deeper into all these fascinating AI topics.
Exactly. We explore everything from the latest advancements to the ethical side of AI. It's really important stuff to think about.
If you want to stay ahead of the curve, you need to check out AI for the People. Find it wherever you listen to your podcasts. You won't regret it. Okay, back to our deep dive. Now let's talk about a company that's seriously pushing the limits of what AI can do. Google, DeepMind.
DeepMind. Yeah, they're the ones behind some pretty crazy stuff. They're working on artificial general intelligence, or AGI, and it's kind of like
Yay.
the holy grail of AI research.
AGI. So they're trying to create an AI that's as smart as a human, but with the processing power of a supercomputer.
Mm.
That's both exciting and a bit scary.
Right. Imagine an AI that can solve problems like climate change or cure diseases.
It's almost too big to comprehend.
It is, and that's why it's so important to think about the implications now, before it becomes a reality.
Definitely. But DeepMind isn't just dreaming about the future. They're already making a real difference in areas like healthcare. They've developed these AI-powered augmented reality platforms for doctors.
Yeah. Imagine a doctor wearing AR glasses that show them a patient's vital signs, like right there during surgery, or highlights potential problem areas. It's crazy.
It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah.
Doctors with superpowers.
Mhm.
But it's actually happening thanks to AI.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And this technology could totally revolutionize healthcare.
This stuff is so mind-blowing. I just want to remind everyone again to check out AI for the People, where we explore all this in even more detail.
Yeah, we've got a great community where you can connect with other AI enthusiasts and learn from each other.
It's the perfect place to geek out on all things AI.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Okay, back to the news. Let's talk about stability AI. They've been making a lot of noise lately, especially when it comes to video generation.
They've got some seriously powerful tools. People are using them to create videos, like just from text
Wait,
prompts.
hold on. So I can just type in, like, cat riding a unicorn through a rainbow forest, and the AI will make a video of that.
Pretty much. It's obviously a bit more complicated than that, but the idea is that you don't need to be a professional video editor to create amazing videos.
Wow. I can only imagine what kind of crazy stuff people are going to make with that.
Right. It's really exciting to think about the creative possibilities.
Okay, let's dive into something a little more technical. What are AI agents? It sounds kind of intimidating.
Don't worry, it's not that scary. Think of them as a team of super smart AI bots, each with their own special skills, working together to get something done.
So instead of one AI trying to do everything, you have a bunch of specialized AI agents that are like collaborating.
Yeah. Like a super efficient team of AI experts working on a project.
Okay, I'm kind of getting it. But
Yeah.
can you give me a real world example? Like, how could this be used in real life?
Sure. Imagine a massive logistics operation, like with thousands of packages moving around the world. AI agents could handle everything from optimizing delivery routes to predicting delays and communicating with customers.
Wow, that would be super efficient.
Exactly. And that's just one example. AI agents could revolutionize so many industries.
It's like AI is leveling up, becoming more organized and strategic. Okay, one last reminder to check out our show, AI for the People, where we delve into all these fascinating AI topics.
We've got a ton of episodes covering everything from the ethics of AI to the latest breakthroughs in machine learning.
We make AI fun and accessible for everyone. So join us on this incredible journey as we explore the future of AI together.
Okay, time for our next AI headline. It's all about this video generation revolution that's taken the world by storm. I mean, some of the AI-generated videos I've seen lately are unbelievable.
Right? Tools like Runway Gen-3 are changing the game. It lets you create professional quality videos just from text prompts. It's amazing. You're telling me I can type in something crazy like a cat riding a unicorn through a rainbow forest, and AI will make a video of it? Seriously.
Pretty much. It's not quite magic, but it feels like it. These tools are incredibly powerful and easy to use.
This is going to open up video creation to anyone with a story to tell, right?
Right.
Even if they have no idea how to edit videos.
Exactly. It's about empowering people to be creative. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, folks, that's it for this part of our AI deep dive. We've covered so much ground already, but we've still got plenty more to explore.
Welcome back. Before the back, we were talking about AI changing the way we create videos. But it's not just about video. It's like AI is changing everything.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how AI is becoming a part of so many different fields. Like, remember AGI, Artificial General Intelligence? That's still blowing my mind.
It's a pretty big concept, right? The idea of creating an AI that can learn and think like a human across all sorts of different areas. DeepMind is doing some really interesting work on this. Like, they've been training AI agents to play StarCraft 2.
Wait, AI playing video games? Is that really a big deal?
It might sound like fun in games, but it's actually super important for AI research. Games like StarCraft 2 are really complex. You have to think strategically, plan ahead, and be able to adapt to new situations. And those are all skills that are essential for developing AGI.
So basically, AI is learning how to be more like us, right? By mastering these games, it's picking up skills that can then be applied to real-world problems.
Exactly. It's like a training ground for AI. Once it learns how to win in a virtual world, it can use those skills to tackle real-world challenges like climate change or disease.
It's amazing to think about what AI might be able to achieve, but it also makes you wonder about the potential risks. Like, what if AI gets too smart?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. As we get closer to developing AGI, it's super important to think about the ethical implications. We need to make sure that these advanced AI systems are used for good, and that we have safeguards in place to prevent any unintended consequences.
It's kind of like we're on the verge of something truly revolutionary, but we need to proceed with caution.
Right.
Definitely. And that's why conversations like the ones we're having on AI for the people are so important. We need to talk about these issues, explore different perspectives, and make sure we're all on the same page.
If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure you subscribe to AI for the People. We go even deeper into these fascinating AI topics. Okay, let's switch gears for a moment and talk about something that might seem a bit boring, but is actually super important: data.
Ah, yes, data, the fuel that powers the AI engine. We're generating an incredible amount of data every second, and all that data is essential for training AI models.
But it's not just about the quantity of data, right?
Yeah.
The quality of that data is crucial.
Absolutely. You can have mountains of data, but if it's full of errors, biases, or inconsistencies, it's going to lead to AI models that make bad decisions. That's why companies like Scale AI are focusing on data labeling. It's about making sure that the data used to train AI is accurate and representative of the real world.
So it's like making sure the ingredients for your AI recipe are fresh and properly measured.
Exactly. If you want to bake a delicious cake, you need to start with good ingredients. The same goes for AI. If you want to create a reliable and trustworthy AI system, you need to start with high quality data.
Okay, listeners, next time you hear about some amazing new AI breakthrough, think about the data that went into it. Where did that data come from? Was it collected ethically? These are important questions to ask.
For sure. The data behind AI is just as important as the algorithms themselves. It's all connected.
Now, before we move on, a quick reminder that AI for the People is more than just a podcast. We're building a community of people who are passionate about exploring the possibilities of AI.
Join us online. Share your thoughts, connect with other AI enthusiasts, and be a part of the conversation. We believe that together we can shape a future where AI benefits everyone.
Okay, let's talk about a trend that's been gaining a lot of momentum lately. Multimodal AI. It sounds kind of complicated.
It's actually pretty straightforward. It's all about combining different types of data like text, images, and audio to create more powerful and versatile AI systems.
So instead of having separate AI models for understanding different types of data, you have one AI that can handle it all.
Yeah. It's like having an AI that can see, hear, and read all at the same time. And this is a big step towards creating AI that can understand the world more like humans do.
I'm starting to see the possibilities here. Can you give us some real-world examples of how multimodal AI is being used?
Sure. One exciting application is in healthcare. Multimodal AI can analyze medical images, patient records, and even genetic data to help doctors make more personalized and effective treatment decisions.
So instead of just looking at an X-ray in isolation, AI can consider all sorts of other factors to get a more complete picture of a patient's health.
Exactly. And it's not just healthcare. Multimodal AI is being used in robotics, customer service, and even education.
It's like AI is learning to be more well-rounded, more adaptable, and more like us.
Precisely. And as multimodal AI continues to develop, we can expect to see even more innovative and impactful applications.
This is why we love doing AI for the people. We get to explore all this incredible stuff and share it with you.
If you're enjoying this conversation, be sure to check out our show. We delve deeper into all these topics and make AI accessible for everyone.
Now let's dive into a topic that's on a lot of people's minds. The impact of AI on the future of work. I mean, are robots going to take our jobs? It's a question we hear all the time.
It's a valid concern, and it's something we need to address. But I think it's important to approach this topic with a balanced perspective. While some jobs will inevitably be automated, AI also has the potential to create new jobs and transform existing ones in positive ways.
So it's not just about AI replacing humans. It's about AI working alongside humans,
Mm.
right? Augmenting our capabilities and helping us do our jobs better.
Exactly. Think about all the new jobs that are emerging in fields like AI development, data science, and AI ethics. These are jobs that didn't exist a few years ago, and they're creating new opportunities for people with the right skills.
So instead of fearing AI, we should be embracing it as an opportunity to learn new skills and adapt to the changing job market.
Exactly. The future of work will require adaptability, creativity, and lifelong learning. It's about being willing to embrace change and see it as a chance for growth and reinvention.
This conversation has definitely given me a lot to think about. It's both exciting and a little bit scary to imagine the future of work in an AI-powered world.
I know what you mean. It's a time of great transformation, and it's natural to feel a mix of emotions. But I truly believe that AI has the potential to make our lives better, and it's up to us to shape this technology in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
Well said. And remember, you don't have to figure this out alone. That's what AI for the People is all about, providing you with the knowledge and insights you need to thrive in an AI-powered world.
Join our community. We're all in this together. Okay, let's move on to our final deep dive for today, where we'll be exploring the world of AI art and creativity. Get ready to have your mind blown. AI is no longer just a tool for crunching numbers, it's becoming a powerful force in the realm of art.
AI creating art. I'm intrigued. How does that even work?
It might sound strange, but AI can now generate amazing works of art, compose music, even write poetry and scripts. These AI algorithms analyze tons of artistic data and then use that knowledge to create something entirely new and original.
So are robots going to replace human artists then? Is this the end of human
Well,
creativity?
hold on. While AI can create impressive stuff, it's still just a tool, a really powerful tool, but a tool nonetheless. The real creativity and inspiration behind these works still come from humans.
Okay, so it's more like a partnership between humans and AI. Like AI provides the tools and techniques, but humans are still the ones driving the creative vision.
Exactly. Think of it like this. AI can provide the paintbrushes and the canvas, but it's the human artist who decides what to paint.
That makes sense.
Right.
So AI isn't replacing artists, it's empowering them to explore new possibilities
Yeah.
and push the boundaries of their creativity.
That's it. AI art is all about expanding the artistic toolkit and making art more accessible to everyone. It's really exciting.
Can you give us some specific examples of how this is happening? Like, how is AI actually being used in the art world today?
Definitely. One really interesting example is the use of generative adversarial networks, or GANs, to create completely new forms of art.
Just Jans. I've heard of them, but can you break it down for me? How do they actually work?
Imagine two AI systems going head to head. One AI, called the generator, creates new images. The other AI, called the discriminator, tries to figure out which images are real and which ones were made by the generator.
So it's like a game, right? The generator trying to trick the discriminator,
Yeah.
and in the process, it gets better and better at creating realistic and even artistic images.
You got it. It's like an AI art competition, and both AIs are pushing each other to be more creative.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And what kind of art can these Jans make? Like, are we talking about abstract blobs, or can they create stuff that's actually beautiful and meaningful?
They can create all sorts of things, from abstract paintings to photorealistic portraits, surreal landscapes, even sculptures. Some Jan-created artwork has even been sold at fancy art auctions for thousands of dollars.
That's crazy. AI art is actually being taken seriously in the art world. It makes you wonder, what does it even mean for a piece of art to be created by AI? Like, who owns the copyright? And how do we value AI art compared to art made by humans?
These are some big questions, and honestly, we don't have all the answers yet. AI is making us rethink what it means to be creative and how we view art.
It's definitely shaking things up.
Okay.
Okay, before we move on from AI art, I want to remind everyone about AI for the people.
If you want to learn more about AI and art, we've got some great episodes on that. We also talk about all the ethical issues surrounding AI art, which are really important to consider.
We're building a community of people who are passionate about AI. So come join us, share your thoughts, connect with other AI enthusiasts, and be part of the conversation. Okay, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered in this deep dive. We've talked about AI startups, AGI, the future of work, AI art. It's been a whirlwind tour of the AI world.
I know, right? And it's clear that AI is not just some far-off future tech anymore. It's here now, and it's changing our world in some pretty amazing ways.
We're seeing AI advancements in almost every industry you can think of, and the pace of innovation is just incredible. It's mind-blowing.
But with all this progress comes a responsibility, right? We have to make sure AI is used for good and that it benefits everyone.
Absolutely. We can't just ignore the ethical side of things. That's why we spend so much time talking about the ethics of AI on our show.
Ethical AI is all about ensuring that AI is used responsibly, that it respects human rights, and that it doesn't create or worsen existing inequalities. It's a big challenge, but it's one we have to address.
This is why we're so passionate about AI for the people. We want to help people understand AI and its impact on our lives. We want to have open and honest conversations about the challenges and opportunities that AI presents.
If you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about the future of AI, you're not alone. We're here to help you navigate this complex landscape. Subscribe to our show, join our community, and let's explore the world of AI together.
Okay, let's move on to our final segment for today, where we'll be discussing the ethical considerations surrounding AI. This is something we need to talk about more and more as AI becomes a bigger part of our lives.
For sure. AI presents us with a whole new set of ethical challenges, from bias and discrimination to privacy concerns and the potential for job displacement. These are serious issues that we need to address head on.
So where do we even begin? How do we ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits humanity?
It starts with awareness. We need to be having open and honest conversations about the potential risks and benefits of AI. And we need to involve everyone in these conversations, not just the tech experts.
It's about making sure that AI aligns with our values, not just the values of the people who are creating it.
Exactly. Ethical AI is about ensuring that AI is used for good, that it respects human rights, and that it doesn't create or exacerbate existing inequalities.
But how do we actually do that? How do we put these principles into practice?
One important step is to develop clear ethical guidelines for AI development and use. These guidelines should cover things like bias, fairness, transparency, accountability, and privacy.
That makes sense. But who will make sure these guidelines are followed? AI is a global phenomenon, and it's not like there's one governing body that can regulate it worldwide.
That's true, and it makes this even more challenging. We need global cooperation and collaboration between governments, industry leaders, researchers, and civil society organizations. It's a big task, but it's essential if we want to make sure AI is used for good.
It's like we're all in this together, figuring out how to navigate this new world of AI and make sure it benefits everyone.
That's a great way to put it. We need to have these conversations and work together to shape the future of AI.
This is exactly why we created AI for the people. We want to help people understand AI and have these important conversations.
We want to empower people to ask the right questions and demand better from the people who are building this technology.
We believe that by working together, we can create a future where AI is a force for good in the world.
And with that, we wrap up our AI deep dive for today. We've covered a lot of ground and explored some truly amazing advancements in the field of AI.
It's been an incredible journey, but we're really just getting started. The next few years are going to be filled with even more incredible breakthroughs.
But one thing's for sure, the future of AI is in our hands. It's up to all of us to shape this technology in a way that benefits humanity and creates a better future for everyone.
We hope this deep dive has been informative and inspiring. And remember, you don't have to navigate this alone.
Join the AI for the People community, subscribe to our show, and connect with us online. Let's explore the exciting world of AI together.
Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep exploring the amazing possibilities of AI. Okay, so we've talked about all this awesome AI stuff, but we haven't really gotten into the ethics of it all, right? And that feels like kind of a big deal.
Oh, absolutely. As AI gets more, intertwined with our lives, we really got to be careful thinking about those consequences.
Yeah, how do we even make sure AI is used ethically? Where do we even begin? It's like a massive question.
Well, first, I think being aware is huge. We got to talk about it, right? The risks, the good stuff.
Yeah.
And not just tech folks either.
Right, not just the people building it. Everyone needs a say in this.
Absolutely. It's about making sure AI serves everyone,
Right.
respects, human dignity, all that, doesn't make the bad stuff worse.
So not just AI being like good in a robot sense, but good for humanity, for all of us.
Exactly. But putting that into action, that's the tough part.
Yeah, where do you even start with that?
I think guidelines are key, clear rules for, how AI is developed, how it's used, tackling things like bias, being transparent, who's responsible when things go wrong, and privacy, of course.
Makes sense, but who's going to enforce that? AI is everywhere. It's not like one country can control it all.
That's true, and it makes it really tricky. It's got to be a team effort, right? Governments, the companies making AI, researchers, and just regular people all got to be involved.
So kind of like we're all figuring this out together.
Big time. We need these conversations, got to work together if we want AI to, actually make things better for everyone.
And this is what we're trying to do with AI for the people, right? Getting folks informed, talking about this stuff.
Exactly. We want to empower you, the listeners, to ask the tough questions, demand better from the people building this tech,
Yeah.
help build a future where AI benefits everyone, not just a select few.
That's a great way to wrap things up. So we've been on this wild AI journey, huh? Learned about startups doing incredible stuff, the whole AGI thing, AI changing how we work, even AI making art. Mind-blowing, right?
I know. And it's clear AI is not some futuristic fantasy anymore. It's here, it's now, and it's changing everything fast.
Every industry, it feels like, is being touched by AI in some way. The speed of all this is honestly kind of scary.
It is. But remember, the future of AI is not predetermined. It's in our hands, We all get to shape how this goes.
It's not just about the tech itself, but how we use it, the choices we make.
Absolutely. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by it all, you're not alone. That's why we're here with AI for the people to break it down, make it understandable, and spark those important conversations.
So join us. Subscribe to the show, connect with our community online, and let's navigate this crazy AI world together, yeah?
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring all the amazing things AI has to offer.
And remember, the future of AI is what we make it.